Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Oscar and Tony Award winner Denzel Washington is back on Broadway in director Kenny Leon's new production of Lorraine Hansberry's classic play, A Raisin in the Sun. And I'm here on opening night to celebrate with the company. So it's opening night. Congratulations.
Yeah.
How do you feel tonight?
I feel wonderful tonight. I mean, it's great to have seen this through. You know, from the very first day of rehearsal through the previews, which were so important part of this process. Really, the previews really are a very important part of this process, and we felt really ready for an opening night. I mean, you know, it's wonderful to feel that way. You always have nerves, but it's not fear. You know, it's like you care. That's where the nerves come from. You care so much. You say, well, we really got something. Oh, I sure hope. I don't want to be the one that messes it up, you know. And when you only have one crucial cameo scene in the show, you know, you don't want to. But it was just a joy to be a part of it. Joy to be a part of it.
So, how do you feel tonight?
I feel great. I feel really great. I was saying earlier, my workload is not huge, so I'm not as frantic or as daunted by the mountain I have to climb. I do have to come in at the end and hopefully not kill the vibe that they've got going. So I'm able to kind of enjoy myself a little more. So I've been enjoying this. It's fascinating to me because I'm a little embarrassed about taking a job from a real actor, you know. But I get very giddy about, you know, like I'm in a Broadway play, you know.
So congratulations, it's opening night.
Yeah,
I was there last night. I love this production. How do you feel tonight?
Oh man, it's amazing. It's amazing to finally get it open. You know what I mean? It's just a historic moment. The play itself is such a classic, so you always want to be a part of it. But to be doing it at the Barrymore Theater, where it premiered in 1959, 55 years later, it's just, you feel that energy, you feel that presence around you. It's just great. Really, really great.
Well, it's opening night. How do you feel tonight?
I'm just relieved and overwhelmed, and so grateful, you know, to be a part of this amazing production with these just stunning actors. You know, everybody's so good, and just to feel like I was able to hang in there with them and the show come off well, you know, it's just a great feeling.
You look so sharp. How do you feel tonight?
I don't even. It's so many feelings. It's really amazing. Words can't describe it. I'm just so happy.
You blew me away last night because I saw the show last night and I saw you afterwards and I saw you walk out that door and start signing autographs. How cool is that to meet the fans at the stage door and sign autographs?
Coolest thing ever. The coolest. I mean, there's nothing like it. But just thought that they enjoyed the show and that they actually, you know, are excited and they like the show means so much to me.
Working with this cast, specifically working with Denzel Washington, what that's been like?
A learning experience. I try to learn everything I can from him. He's a professional. He's a very good actor. One of the best I've seen in a long time. And I try to learn as much as I can from him because this opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
You're pretty terrific yourself. So talk about the role and what you love about playing Travis.
What I love about playing Travis is he's so relatable to every other kid in this time period. You know, a lot of people don't understand about this time period. Even I didn't even know about the book and about this until after I got the job. And, you know, he's so relatable to everyone. Everyone has a dream, you know? And Travis, to share that dream with other people and on that stage, it's just a wonderful thing.
And working with your director, Kenny Leon, in the rehearsal room, what that whole process was like working with him one-on-one and discovering this role, and then working with the cast.
The process was hard, full of long hours, late nights, but we put a lot of work into it, and that's what you get out. What you put in is what you get out. But I mean, they made it easy for me.
So when you took your bow tonight, what went through your mind?
Thank you. Thank you guys all for coming. Thank you all for enjoying the show, and thank you all for being the best audience in the world.
Talk about what you do and what the Trust does for Lorraine Hansberry's work.
The Lorraine Hansberry Literary Trust owns and manages the copyrights of all Hansberry's works. We work as a consultant to all kinds of print productions, stage productions, various biographical treatments. We work in the capacity of offering a portal to the public so they have access to all things Hansberry. We just launched a website, the first official website on Hansberry, which is at lhlt.org. Just went live April 1st in tandem with this production, and it's a incredible introduction to Lorraine as an artist, activist, writer, and public intellectual.
Your Broadway debut, I said it was going to be a really special day. What was today like for you?
Do you know, from the minute of waking up, it's been one of the best days I've ever had. And I didn't know it would be like that. I thought I'd be nervous and frightened, but I knew we had a good show. Just from the previews, and we've got it together, and I knew that it's like, I just feel it when I'm on stage. I'm with top actors, we're all just listening and talking to each other, and I thought, I don't really care what anyone thinks, because I think it's a good show. And so I was actually just excited about tonight. As soon as I couldn't sleep, just got up, and I got to the theatre today at 1 o'clock. We didn't go up till 7. And when I got there, then LaTonya comes about an hour later, and she's like, I can't stay at home. I said, no, nor can I, let's just be in the theatre. So, and we just enjoyed ourselves, and all the flowers were coming, and my family are here, and it's just like, I've had a dream of being on Broadway since I was 7 or 8, and now I'm doing it.
Tell me what it's been like taking on this beautiful, iconic role and working with this company.
Well, you know what it was like in the beginning, because I spoke to you about it, and it was just the madness, craziness, and I don't think even then I knew how massive of an undertaking I had decided to take. It has been huge, but it's been great. It's been one of the most rewarding experiences of my lifetime. And being with Kenny Leon, our director, from Dizelle and Sophie and Anika and Stephen and Little Bryce and all of the other actors, Sean and Jason, in this play, for me, we enjoy an incredible no weak link production. No one in this company is so not invested in the craft of acting and in doing the best for the play, in servicing the play. And Kenny had wanted us to try to give an intimate production of a huge play, and I think that we're getting there. We're trying to succeed in that. So this is just, for me, inside a miracle. I am just happy, and I hope that everyone comes and sees.
So it's opening night of A Raisin in the Sun. How do you feel? You look stunning tonight. How do you feel?
Thank you. I feel really good. I'm just happy. I'm happy that we're open. I'm happy that we're here. I'm happy that people are able to take these words in again, in, I think, a different way than has been put forth before. So I'm very honored to share the stage with these people and to do it in a real dangerous or unsafe way.
But Kenny made the rehearsal room really safe to work in, though, didn't he?
I think, yeah, and we are really lucky because all of us in there realize that all we have is each other. There's nothing else. You're going to sink or swim according to the person next to you. Even if you're having a great night, if these two people have a bad night, everybody's going down. And that is through the whole cast. And I think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I think as an actor, it teaches you many things if you don't already have those skills, but humility is the least of those things, and just to be open and ready, because nobody's perfect every night, and Everything in this play is deliberate and clear. So we are there for each other.
So congratulations. First, welcome back to Broadway. How does it feel?
This is like deja vu, right?
Oh, yeah.
This was 4 years ago we were doing this in another venue. Okay. Yeah. It feels good, you know. We have a great cast that I see around here now, and you know, Kenny Leon did a wonderful job again, and the writer ain't too shabby, and you know, it's clicking right now. It's really working well.
This is a play you always wanted to do. Tell me what you love about this play in her words.
Well, it was a great play. I can't say I always wanted to do it. I didn't always not want to do it. I guess I didn't think about it. And in fact, when I was talking with Kenny, with the director, we started talking about what we might do next, and he brought it up. I thought he might not want to do it because he had directed it 10 years ago. But he's like, no, it's 10 years ago. And he says, it wasn't you, so let's... I'm like, okay. I mean, it kind of happened like that.
And what you love about Walter Lee, I've seen about 6 productions of this. I was there last night. You made me cry through the whole last scene. I was bawling my eyes out. Yeah. What you love about the man himself.
He's trying. You got to give him credit. He tries hard. You know, it's a great thing that Kenny's come up with, having Lorraine Hansberry speaking before the show. And I listen to it a lot of times, and I'm like, wow, I'm getting what the character is from the woman who wrote it. And there's a line she says in the interview. She says, you know, he tries hard. He never gives up. And he's trying. He's just misguided. He just, you know, trusted the wrong people.
This is such a timeless piece. Like I said, I've seen numerous productions of this, and it resonates today as it did when it opened. Why do you think that is?
That's what great writing is, you know, that dynamic and that family dynamic, and it's the same. The specifics may be different, but those relationships, everybody's, you know, mother, father, or mother and son, and sister and brother and wife, and they're all in. Lorraine put everybody in one little cramped space. You know, the poem says, does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? And the last line is, or does it explode? So there's some of all of that in there.
And working with this cast, you're a perfect ensemble.
Oh, thank you.
Did that all start in the rehearsal room?
It's a process, you know, and again, Kenny is a great ringleader, and we're a close unit, and we get together, you know, before every show, and we say a prayer together, and we go out there together as a family, and that took and takes time. You know, we spend a lot of time together now, so, you know, you get to see the good and the ugly and all of that.
Did he come right away to you? Has he grown over the process?
You talking about Kenny or the character?
Your character of Walter Lee.
You know, I got another opportunity tomorrow night. That's the great thing about theater. You know, I don't have it yet. You know, there are things that happened tonight that I hadn't done before, and I don't even know why I did it, but that's the great thing. You know, the last bit of writing of a play really is the audience. So when you step out there each night, it's a different dynamic. It's a different energy. It's a communal endeavor.
Did you talk to Sidney Poitier? Because you're in his dressing room, right, at the theater?
I can't show you.
Oh, show us.
No,
okay.
No. I got him on my phone. I actually interviewed him. Not interviewed him. I would go. He's gonna be mad if I shouldn't show it. No, I won't do it. I'll show you.
Okay.
But I went to his house and talked with him, and he's like, "Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do." And then he talked more and more, and then he started getting up, and you know, and I can't remember the line. He couldn't remember the lines, but the passion, and it was just great to see him, to see how passionate he still is about it, and
you're in his dressing room too, right? At the theater? Let me see.
Now he's going to be...
That is amazing.
Bad camera work. Anyway.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like learning from the man himself.
From the man himself. From the man himself. And he's so generous. And he's like, oh, you're going to be better than I ever was. I'm like, yeah, okay, Sidney. You are a good actor. You know, but he's so generous and so kind, such a gentleman.
So what's the best part for you with being back on Broadway and doing theater?
I just love it. You know, I started acting at Lincoln Center, Fordham University. And my dream was to be on Broadway and make $650 a week. And I had the opportunity to, I started off with Eugene O'Neill's The Emperor Jones was the first play I ever played. And then Shakespeare's Othello was the second. So, I just imagined one day being on Broadway, and here I am.
Thank you for